Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stephen Barnes, and welcome to Past Blast, the show that drives deep into our past to show how much we never paid attention in history class. Please give a warm welcome to our first guest, Daniel Kreutzinger. So, Daniel, what do you know about Scottish history?
I know a bit, yeah. I think I'll make it today. I think it's going to be
Also
right.
joining us tonight, please put your hands together for our second guest, Nick Tsirigkas. How much do you know about Scottish history, Nick?
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. So you don't think you're going to do well?
I think I'm going to just not get any questions right.
All right. Thank you for joining us both. For those who are new to the show, this is how it's going to work. We'll be asking our guests multiple questions about Scottish history and folklore. They will have 20 seconds to decide out of the multiple choices that we will be providing them. If they get a question right, they will gain a point. However, if they get a question wrong, they will receive absolutely nothing. All the points will be tallied up at the end of the show, and whoever has the most wins. And now, with that all the way, let's get started to the show and go back to the past. Daniel, are you ready?
Yeah.
Good. Here's your first question. Robert the Bruce was the first king of the Scots in 1306, and he was mostly famously known for leading Scotland during the First War of the Scottish independence against the English. However, not long after this, he was crowned king. He was forced to flee the country after the English King Edward made him an outlaw. Whilst Robert was in hiding, he saw a creature try to build him a home for itself multiple times whilst in harsh conditions. When the creature was finally successful, it inspired Robert to go back to Scotland and face the armies of England head on. What inspired him? Like, what was the creature that inspired him?
I think that was a spider. I remember that legend.
You think it was a spider?
Spider building a web.
So you're gonna go with A.
Yeah, A.
Fair enough. I think I'd go with B. The answer is A. Well done. After returning to Scotland, he led the army to victory in the Battle of Bannockburn. The battle consisted of 20,000 English soldiers and only 5,000 Scottish troops. After the battle was over, Edward retreated to England and gave the Kingdom of Scotland full independence, with Robert the Bruce as the rightful ruler. Nick, are you ready for your first question?
Absolutely not.
You're not ready? Okay.
I'm not.
Mary King's Close is a part of Edinburgh that was buried underground in the efforts to help stop the spread of the bubonic plague in the 1600s. The area is now a tourist attraction that is thought to be haunted by people who lived and died there, one of which is a small girl that lost her parents and can be heard crying out for her doll. Can you guess her name?
I mean...
What do you think the ghost girl is?
I mean, C is just wonderful, but I'm going to go with B.
Fair enough, I would have went with C myself, but...
I'll go for B.
You're going to go with B?
Yeah.
100%?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, why not?
I mean, C could be legit, though.
I highly doubt that C is going to be...
All right, well, we'll find out your answer.
I'm going for B.
Answer is B, well done.
Good one.
Rihanna has an entire room dedicated to her in Mary King's Close, where there are stacks of people who have left stacks of dolls left to the ghost. To this day, you can hear some of it say you can still hear her cries. After that round of questions, the points add up to Daniel with 1 point and Nick with 1 point, sorry.
Oh.
I'm not giving you an extra point.
You're too generous. It's okay.
Which out of one of these two history buffs will come out on top and be crowned champion? Find out after these quick messages.
Young Andrew gave me this to try, fiery Irn-Bru. He said, Gran, you have to try it. You'll love it. So here goes. Ah!
Locks? Yes, locks. My Trevor's in the lock business. He's a locksmith. He likes to give me a wee treat from time to time, so he gave me this. Ah! Shih Tzu! I've got a Shih Tzu. He's called Professor Green.
When I've been out walking like this, I like to wet my whistle. So my grandson says to me, try this fiery Irn-Bru. Oh, you bastard!
Aye, it's just been done, so it has. Oh, the potholes have been fixed. Oh, my laddie Davy will be pleased. They've been playing havoc with his suspension. He's a good boy, my Davy. He bought me this. Oh, you arsehole!
To me, it's all about soul. That's why I listen to the likes of Daniel O'Donnell. His music's full of it. My wee granddaughter, she gave me this can of fiery Irn-Bru to drink while I'm listening. Oh, you bastard!
Welcome back to Past Class. We're now starting our second round of questions with our wonderful guests, Daniel and Nick. Right, now the scores are 1 to Daniel and 1 to Nick. Now, without further delay, Daniel, here's your second question. Mary Queen of Scotland was the Queen of Scotland in 1542 from 1567. She was the only surviving child of the previous King, James V, who inherited the throne at an early age. But how old was she when she was pronounced Queen?
Ooh. Yeah, she was quite young. I think I would go for... Not that young. She was 19.
You think she was 19?
Yeah.
Yeah, C seems a bit young to be pronounced Queen, don't you think?
No.
Well, we'll find out now. Roll answer. She was C, wow. I didn't know that. Mary had a very rough life. She had to run away to France at the age of 5 to avoid marriage to the English prince, constantly arguing in the Court of Lords because of the fact that she was Catholic and they were Protestant. And eventually being accused at the age of 44, executed at the age of 44 by Queen Elizabeth. Guess 2. Oh shit. Nick, it's now time for your second question. The thistle known as the national flower of Scotland is given the title by a legend of patch of thistle that helped warn a Scottish army camp against an attempted invasion in the 8th century. What army warned the thistles? Like, what did they warn of?
I would have to go with, I don't know. So, A, probably.
You could go A?
We could go with A.
I would go, well,
Yeah.
we'll find out.
A or B, I don't know.
You're going to go A?
Yeah, I'm going to go A. Yeah.
All right.
Actually,
The Norse army also referred to as the Vikings were walking barefoot, and one of them accidentally stepped on the thistle that caused him to cry out in pain and alerted the army camp. They were trying to invade, and ever since then the thistle has seen the national flower of Scotland. And with that, we are at the end of the show. The final scores are 1 point to Daniel and 2 points to Nick, which means our winner of today's show is Nick. Yep. Congratulations.
Do I get my permanent residence?
You do not. That's it for our show tonight, and we'll be back next week with our 2 new guests and even newer questions. I've been Stephen Barnes, and this has been Past Blast. Take care. See, that's what I'm saying.